Hello, Pisces. Welcome to Elysian Lotus Tarot. I am really happy to have you guys here post-eclipse. There's so many things going on astrologically, and I just feel like they're all super important, but I'm not an astrologer, so I'm not gonna... But I did post that video in the community page, and if you haven't checked it out, honestly, you might want to. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm really happy to have you here. So, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Sorry guys, my intuition is so sensitive right now. It has actually taken me all morning to get here, to the desk to do this. And I usually, wow. All right. Okay. Oh my God, Pisces. I just don't even know. Every day, Pisces, abundance is available for you now. Seriously. I feel you have relationships coming in. Remember how we have been talking about weeding our gardens this whole time? And really in several videos it's come up of just releasing the relationships that are no longer serving our highest and best, or even just, kind of allowing the natural ebb and flow to sort of remove the weeds for you. But when you stop giving your nutrients and giving your energy to the parts that are not serving your highest and best, and you get rid of that, or you heal it, or you let go of the relationship or whatever it is, you have energy, much more energy and much more focus to put toward the things that really matter to you in life and that are really going to benefit you and that are really going to blossom and grow and become abundant in your life. There is something here, Pisces, and I really do believe this about your energy. You do have the capacity to even sort of be almost like a mediator. Not that you need to be, not that you have a responsibility or a duty to be. I'm just kidding. That's important to say right there. But it's like right now you are a very benefic sign. It's, we have benefic planets that, those are the good planets, those are the ones that we like, that bring good things. And I feel like you have this benefic presence right now. It's like, even when you're dealing with people, your compassion, your empathy, your understanding, just the things that make you are really shining. They're really making you important. They're really, it's making people, I think, understand the beauty of what you're bringing to the table here much more so than before. And I think it's actually bringing people towards you or possibly into your life that you may not have otherwise met, or I'm not really sure what this is, but there is definitely you're meeting someone or you have already met someone and there's some type of spark there. You're not really sure where it goes. I don't think you have any expectation, but this is a good thing. Yeah, and you know what, you guys, underneath that, you have emotional freedom. You are in a space where you are free to love. And it feels good to have kind of this renewed sense of being, free to make a decision. Some of you may have been really in separation from your person and really still very focused on them. And it's almost like you feel now this relief of where it's like it has come to a natural place where you can really honestly accept it and accept what is. And that may be, if it comes, it comes. If it goes, it goes, and this is really helping your entire vibration. And it's, when we're vibing high, we're attracting high vibing people. So, remember I said I did that you and them reading at the beginning of the eclipse season? And then I did in between the eclipse, I did kind of a you and them, but it was like a mini. Well, today we're doing the post eclipse when the energy is super strong. So this is huge for you, Pisces. I don't even know if we're going to be reading on the same person we were reading on. That's how much change this eclipse held for you. All right. Let's see what we're dealing with. I am hearing, oh, this song, it's like possibilities. Oh my gosh. It's just, I'm only hearing the word possibilities. So maybe it's just the word possibilities. Oh gosh, I think the song is from Grey's Anatomy. You guys are like so impressive with your song skills. I don't care. Oh my God, this person's stealing your heart. Pisces. This is compatible. Someone is stealing your heart. You have either met or are meeting the thief of your heart. Oh my God, I just feel like celebration here, energy. Oh my gosh, look how compatible you are. Look how thick this deck is, okay? Look at the typical cards. Engineer, damsel, Samaritan, servant, warrior, victim. You have 2 child energies. This is spirit seriously stressing and confirming this is going to be easier. Oh my gosh. Pisces, I am like, my smile is huge on my face right now. I am like literally elated for you. I feel very strongly this is a new person. And this is somebody who wants to explore, who they're just as kind of curious and mesmerized by different things as you are. It's like a common shared appreciation, a sense of appreciation of things. I don't know. There's a real nurturing energy here. It's so good. It's abundance. It is abundance, in fact. Yeah, you have, oh my gosh, you guys, the thief of your heart. I swear, when I turned that over, it was like Pisces just met the thief of their heart. And then I heard all this celebration. Oh my gosh, you guys. Woo! This eclipse really is making my intuition so sensitive in so many ways. I keep getting so many messages. So, oh my gosh. All right, here we go. What can you tell me? Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think this is an emotional storm in a totally, not in a bad way. Like, it's like, this is going to take you by storm. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. You guys, I'm getting way too excited in this reading. Wow. I mean, though, wow. Okay, so there's something here where there is a tremendous attraction and there's also a tremendous like excitement to have found each other or to like have found this really super compatible energy. I really do get the feeling that you may become friends or companions first, or there's something about like it might take a while before somebody asks somebody out, or you know, like before it's like you're just sort of discovering that you have a lot in common. And that there's a lot of shared interests, and that I feel like being with this person helps you sort of get out more, or there's just an energy of being able or feeling more inspired to like do the things that you think about doing and don't do. I don't know, that's how it's coming across. So, but when we feel that, when we have that, we need to remember to hold our boundaries, because it is if either one of you have any kind of like toxic tendency in relationships, like codependency or an anxious attachment, like when you find someone like this, you can be so excited, but you can be so excited that you need actually constant reassurance. It sort of triggers that. And so you'll try to spend all your time with this person, or they will you. And that is going to take it out of balance. It's going to be too much of a good thing, is how it's coming across. So there is this need to remember that as much as you want to like you know, spend every second of your life just being with this person. It's that whole, remember yesterday this came up in the eclipse reading. I actually read you guys Khalil Gibran on marriage. If you weren't watching yesterday, you might want to look it up, Khalil Gibran on marriage, because it talks about being two separate pillars and letting the love be the sea that moves between the shores of your soul. So there's kind of this energy of needing to maintain balance in your life. You are very attracted to this person's very attracted to you, and you know what you're attracted to? The way they treat you or the way they see you. It says charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. This is like, I'm attracted to you on a whole other level. You know what I mean? This is so beautiful that you go right into this daydreaming mode about this person. Your focus has shifted from the past to someone new at this point. You are daydreaming about this person. For some of you, this can be the past person in a new way, the past person coming in with a different energy, or even noticing things that you didn't notice before in this person because they're showing you different energy. But yeah, Pisces, whether you're masculine or feminine, it's the time to like receive some good stuff here. All right. I picked up the deck and look at that chemistry. Okay. So Spirit, please show me what is in Pisces person's thoughts about Pisces. What are they thinking about this relationship? For some of you, you've met this person and they're a friend or an acquaintance, and I am getting dark. Well, okay. If it's a male, I'm getting dark hair, possibly a beard. If we're talking about a female, they may have like blonde or kind of like reddish or strawberry blonde hair. Also, the person you're dealing with may like to be bare feet. May like to wear bare feet. Or you might like to. Okay. In this person's mind space, they are thinking about this. They're seeing you as single and very, very attractive. That's what they're thinking about you. They're also seeing that there may be other people who are interested here, or I'm just getting like the moon and then all of these orbs sort of chasing the moon. And I feel like your card is the moon. And I guess, wow, the moon references right now are just wild. And we just had that eclipse yesterday. Anyway, what I feel is that this person is really afraid that they're going to miss their opportunity with you, or that they may be afraid you're going to reject them. With the Four of Cups, I feel more energy. We're going to clarify it, but I feel more energy of it being, that they're going to miss an opportunity with you because they need to come to a place of peace with this. So it's either I need to just get brave enough to risk the rejection and to know that 30 seconds of rejection is worth a lifetime of at least knowing that I took my shot. So this person is wrestling with something. Let's clarify it. Four of Cups. Two of Swords in reverse. Okay, this person knows if they don't make a decision, they know they have to make a decision. They want to make a decision because, man, they want you. Or it could be that you are the third person. But I don't get that. There's no threes. So I feel, it could be, but I'm also just getting that you're very attractive. Like, they feel that there are other people that may be attracted to you, or that may be kind of like waiting in line or waiting for a chance with you. And it feels like if they don't want to leave this situation not having made the decision. It's crazy, but that's what it's saying. I mean, it's not necessarily crazy, but it's like, I don't want to live with that regret of not actually making the decision myself, of just sitting in an energy of indecision, of like, what should I do? What should I do? And then missing the opportunity and have it decided for me. That's like a big thing on this person's mind. I don't know. And it's like they're feeling pressure because you are like attractive, or they feel that you're in a very attractive energy, or even like your positioning is attractive maybe for other people. Yeah, and oh man. Oh, so some of you, there may be a relationship. They may be in a relationship with someone else, or they just got out of a relationship with someone else. So there's this energy of like, I like, okay, either they are looking at what they would have to do to free themselves of whatever situation they're in. With a Four of Wands in reverse, it would be like maybe there's a long-term relationship they would be letting go of, or there's a marriage they would be letting go of, or they have just, or they're kind of in the process of something that's pretty nasty and long and hard and drawn out. Or they're going, I need to leave someone before I can get involved in this relationship. I need to like leave someone and be by myself for a while to come to a place of peace, because I know this ending is going to be really difficult. But I honestly, with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel there is just this energy of, I could see myself with Pisces for the long term, or I'm really seeing the value, or a lot of people may be really seeing the value in Pisces right now. So, and I go right back to that garden energy of just no longer giving your energy to the things that are tearing you apart. And just really focusing your energy on what's abundant, what grows, what doors open, All right, here we go. What is in Pisces' mind about this? Okay, Pisces, you really want to get some stuff out there. Okay, Pisces, the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. All right, this feels like you may have been kind of stagnant for a while. You may have really learned a big spiritual lesson in your last relationship. And you may still be kind of like integrating that energy I'm getting. I mean, you have clarity about it. You know what's up. Man, there is something where, okay, Pisces, I'm going to put this out there. I feel like you have been in a little bit of a period of time where you were sort of taking the time you needed, to process this past relationship that you've been in. I feel like you learned kind of a big spiritual lesson recently, and you're just kind of integrating it in your own way. You're sort of, I feel like, in no real rush to be like in a relationship. But there is something with the Queen of Wands and the Moon. A part of me feels like you're seeing yourself this way. Or it's like, how we had that Fool coming out of the Moon energy, that one reading a long time ago, like maybe a month ago, and it's been like this repeating theme in your readings. This also feels like that. It feels like the Queen of Wands is the Fool and the Moon is the Moon. It feels like here you are, and you're starting to understand something about your own attractiveness, or how to use it. Like how to use your positive traits to sort of get what you want, not in a manipulative way, but just in this way of when you aren't so accommodating to other people is what I feel like you're more attractive. And it's because you have more energy. So I feel this energy of like giving in a multitude of places that are sort of taking your energy, but not really giving you a whole lot back. And it's like there is this energy of having learned the spiritual lesson. And as now that you've learned that lesson and you're starting to integrate that information into your life, you're kind of moving differently, and you're seeing yourself differently, and you're thinking about yourself differently. If this hasn't happened to you yet, I feel that it will be. You know, just sometimes, you know, energy manifests in the energetic planes before it comes into the physical. So there is this energy of just hang tight. You know, like the moon goes through its cycles, so do we. And you're coming into a new cycle here, Pisces. And I feel like it's like the full moon cycle, like you are full on shining. And you're like a beacon of light in the darkness for other people, is how it feels like. You know, it's like you're sort of inspirational, like you're being brave, and that's inspiring other people to be brave. I don't know. But with the moon card here, I feel like you've either really released some subconscious stuff that you were carrying around, or you're really in touch with your intuition and your feminine side. And it's, you know, regardless of whether you're male or female, it's making you very attractive. With the, sorry guys, Four of Swords, that's right. There's this energy of, you know, I honestly feel like for some of you, you may not talk to a lot of people sometimes for a couple of days or even for a while. There's an energy of sort of like being alone. This is actually also part of a healing thing. Like there's a reason why you're experiencing this, and it may not be how it makes you feel. It's more of a kind of, I'm just getting, it's like a releasing. Again, you guys, I'm getting this energy of like, when people try to put their issues on you and you end up carrying stuff for other people, and with being a Pisces, you guys got to know you're intuitive, you're generally empaths, you need to protect your energy. You know, either with selenite and black tourmaline, get yourself a bracelet, you know, they have tons of them. An evil eye, you know, whatever, you need to protect your energy. Salt baths are great. Like I do all of these things all of the time. And because when you can pick up on other people's energy, when people are intentionally trying to project stuff onto you, you end up carrying a bunch of crap that's not yours, and it weighs you down. And it's not yours. It's not even yours to carry. And, you know, especially if we have been abused, or if we have been mistreated, or if we have been neglected or abandoned, you know, those things, they're shameful. They are kind of meant to make you feel small. So to relieve the person that did that from the smallness that they feel. And so you end up carrying this, and it's not yours. And the more you release of that, the more you let it go, the more you realize that had nothing to do with me. I was just the person that was there. Or, you know, my soul may have signed a soul contract with that person before I came here. Whatever it is, it isn't yours to hold, and it never was. And once you release that stuff, your vibrancy kind of returns, and that people are really attracted to vibrancy. And, you know, narcissists are typically energetic vampires. So they're getting everyone else's energy. And of course, that's making them more attractive. It's only feeding the monster, you know? And so with you, it's when you let go of the crap that you're holding and carrying that you can step into your attractive energy, that you can go back to your own innate, natural high vibration. So I don't know, that's like really coming out. You know what I'm getting? The moment when Jennifer Lawrence, God, what is that movie? The Hunger Games or something? Oh my gosh, my daughter had read the books. I didn't even know what they were about, and I was so freaked out when she told me what they were about. I was like, I let you read those books. I'm such a terrible mother. But she loved to read. She would read a book before lunch, like almost every day at school. But anyway, so I had to take her to those movies, and it's when Jennifer Lawrence is the girl on fire, the dress that Lenny Kravitz designs for her that like turns into a flame. That moment, that's what I'm getting. And the energy even of that moment. Okay, so anyway, guys, take it or leave it. You take what resonates and leave the rest. So Pisces, I feel mentally, remember how I was saying to you, this emotional freedom? I think you're beginning to recognize that you are emotionally free. That you are able to make your own decisions and to kind of follow your heart, and you're realizing what a gift this has been. I think you've struggled to meet other people that are in the same position, but I think you're starting to meet other people that are in the same position. People who are, you know, compatible with you. And you have the freedom to choose them. And it's kind of, it's like suddenly kind of this, you're looking at it like a blessing. But it is intentional, and it's not because it's not like I'm getting that cat lady. So there's like an energy of loneliness, but it's not about that. It's about like needing time and space to sort of get to the place where you're ready to release all these burdens that you've been carrying that are not yours, and just heal. But your time is coming to an end because you've gotten enlightenment here. You have, things are about to change. Wheel of Fortune right underneath it. Starseed underneath it. Oh, and what is this one in between? Ace of Wands. Something that is connected to your soul path is coming into your life right now, Pisces. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. Okay, let me clarify this. I'm just going to take 2 cards on the whole thing. You know. I hate to ever put words in anyone's mouth about who they are or what they think. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't want to tell you who you are. All right, the Lovers, yes. You are ready to meet this person. Okay, you have the Ace of Wands sideways with the 8 of Cups. So someone seriously may have to walk away from something else before they're able to come forward. There's an energy changing. So this person is, I think, walking away from something to be able to take this opportunity, or they have recently walked away, or maybe you have recently walked away from something in order to go after what you want. Maybe you've let go of seeing your past person as your person, and maybe you're really focused very forward on what you want. Because I feel like you're looking for something committed and long-term, and it's like this person hasn't shown up yet, and it's only prevented you from having what you want. So you're kind of, you're starting to open your eyes to look in different directions. You may be feeling a bit bored and discontent and be like, well, I need to embrace a different energy if I want something different. And I feel like you are. So you're stepping out, like you're not being held up by anybody else's issues right at this moment. You're taking charge of your situation and going and getting your dreams here. Wow. In this person's heart space, we have the 6 of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Strength card, the 5 of Swords, and the 9 of Crystals. All right, so I feel like this person definitely, you have their attention. I feel like you have their complete attention. I feel like they do feel kind of a strong connection or like a real opportunity with you. Like their heart is even telling them like, this is a good chance. Their mind might sometimes get in the way and affect their heart, but overall, this 9 of Crystals is driving their timeline. It's kind of forcing them into the position where they have to take action. That 9 of Crystals, remember, is their fear of missing out on the opportunity, because you are attractive and you may have other people that, I don't know if there's other people that are even like following you around, or maybe the following thing is following on Instagram or something, or this person doesn't know who all those people are or how they connect to you. So they may feel like, there are a lot of people. I don't know what it is, but it's making them have to take charge, have to find the courage, have to find the strength. Okay, so this person, they have to get over, look at that. This person may be somebody that does have a little bit of toxic tendencies in love, or they tend to be like a little bit codependent, or or they've been in toxic relationships that kind of mess with their head a little bit. But in their heart, they really know that they have to let go of this way of thinking, or letting this way of thinking like hold them down with the Devil card energy. I'll clarify the Devil in 1 second. And then you have the Six of Wands with the King of Cups. This is about like finding the courage and the bravery to like be brave in the heart space, and to know that whatever the answer is, or whatever, however it goes down, it's like, I can handle it if I take the shot. You know, it's only if I don't take the shot that I can't handle it. This person may have learned that lesson the hard way. Maybe even more than once. Yeah. Yeah, I think they have learned this lesson. I think they had the opportunity to offer someone else in their past some kind of chance, and they let themselves be held back. So they're definitely not going to be held back this time, the Chariot and the Six of Wands. All right, Pisces, what's going on in your heart space? You have starseed in your heart space. You know, Pisces, I think this is just talking about that intuitive connection you have. And that, you know, if you listen to your heart kind of whenever you come to like a choice point, or across in the roads, or like a do I do this or don't I do this? If you listen to your intuition, if you trust your gifts, if you trust even your deep inner knowing about how your life is supposed to be, or could be, or what you want, or whatever. It's like, if you really tap into that, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna make all the right decisions. You are. So I think you're dealing with someone that really is. I think they may. All right, for some of you, they see you a little bit like a King of Swords, and for some of you, you see them a little bit like a King of Swords, or like you can't really read them. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse, Pisces, I think sometimes you have a tendency to find it difficult to trust people. And I think what this is saying is that if you are listening to your intuition and it tells you, you know, to be in a relationship with this person, if you're truly listening to your intuition and to your heart, you know, and you're not feeling red flags, you're not feeling any of those things, then it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, don't be afraid. Like, don't put up any barriers around your heart. You know, don't maybe try not to be so guarded. But at the same time, you know, having distance from our heart sometimes is such a good thing. You know, it actually helps us be more analytical, more logical, and sometimes that is just like more important. And so there is something here about like, I'm getting, it's okay to say a lot, but it's also okay to keep things to yourself, or keep things for yourself. Like, maybe especially around expressing emotion. But like, as far as, you know, kind of letting your guard down, letting this person kind of get to really actually know you as a person, I feel like, yeah, that I feel like is a choice. And I feel like there will be an opportunity. I feel like there's like a lot of conversational energy with the King of Swords. This person is going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. For sure. I feel. All right, let's see what this person's intentions are. Oh, God. We have the Seven of Crystals and the Seven of Swords. This is tied to that Ten of Swords and the Devil energy in the heart space. This is where this person has a tendency to be slow, or to sort of say, well, if it's meant to be, it'll work out, or I'll run into them again, or you know what I mean? Where, you know, there are some people who will like step right up and be like, I've never felt this way before, give me your number, I don't want to lose track of you. You know what I mean? And then there are other people that are like, I trust the universe that like, if I'm supposed to see this guy again, I will, or if I'm supposed to see this girl again, I will, you know? And it's kind of like this person, there's a spiritual lesson involved in this, 2 sevens. Where it's like, you know, this person has sort of taken too long, or even, you know, nature, you know, the universe can be giving you a million signs, but if you're not in the present moment and you're not looking for them, or I don't even want to say that you have to look for a sign, you don't, but it's kind of like, if you're not, like, it's just showing me someone where it's like, I can put up all the road signs in the world that the right lane ends, but it's like they don't see it, they don't know it until it's like, oh crap, the right lane ends, you know, and then they're like suddenly trying to merge into like heavy traffic. And it's like that. It's like, you know, I can give you a million signs, but you know, sometimes until you're upon it, you don't get them. So I feel like this is a spiritual lesson with this person that this person is definitely trying to learn. They've also already had the opportunity to learn it in the past, and their mind is already thinking like, I don't want to miss this opportunity. So, and I don't want to be held back. I want to have victory. I want to have success. I want to master my emotions and like be brave with my heart. But in their intentions, we see the 7 of crystals and the 7 of swords, which is kind of like they betray me, you know, they are not really in alignment with what my heart and my mind know. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes people are not ready to admit or acknowledge. Also, this person may have something else going on that may take time to close out. Let me clarify. 7 of crystals. Oh my gosh. Okay, so for some of you, they may have recently separated from someone and they may feel like they need a little time by themselves to like get their head straight, is kind of how it's coming across with the Hangman. But they definitely, the feelings or something is growing or mounting. It's like where this person doesn't want, they're really attracted to you. And I think like there's just this sense of like, I want to be with you. And so this is really changing. They're coming into alignment with the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. All right. Pisces, you got the 3 of Swords here. You and the Magician. Okay. So definitely Pisces, I feel like you have been recovering from a hurt or from some wounding here, letting something go that I feel like it really didn't belong to you. And with this Magician energy, I feel you kind of rising above it. I feel you kind of saying, here, take your crap back. I see these swords moving further and further away from her. And so I feel this energy, and you see how she's sitting almost the exact same way the Magician is sitting here. There's just this energy of, as you push those swords away, as you return them to sender, as you no longer hold what does not belong to you and never did, you are taking your power back, and you are coming into a really pretty special, pretty remarkable place, but you're definitely integrating some lesson that you've already learned. Like, we learn the lesson, we learn it intellectually, we learn it mentally, we come to the place where we're logically understanding kind of like what happened back there, or what's in our highest and best as far as how to interpret it or what we choose to see about it. And then we integrate that into the way, our lens. So when it's not ours, when it's not our fault, it's a hard thing to go from, you know, carrying the burden, the shame, the guilt, the regret, the whatever, to being like, no, that had nothing to do with me. I'm not carrying that. Return to sender, you know, where we are actually completely free of it. I see it happening like a little bit at a time. The swords just keep getting moved further and further away from her, until she's sitting there and you can't even see the swords, or the swords have become these gorgeous crystals in the background. Yeah, like, woo. All right. So you're coming into a very empowered place, Pisces. You're not associating yourself with yourself the same way that you did before. Yeah, you've learned a lesson. You've learned a spiritual lesson. You've integrated it. With the Three of Cups, here comes the celebration. It's like you're trading those 3 swords for 3 cups. You're trading the wounding for love and celebration. And being able to come together with someone. What actions is this person going to take? You have the Two of Cups. Isn't this a gorgeous Two of Cups? Let's just have a moment of appreciation. Yeah. Okay. And then we have Temperance. So some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. This person, yeah, Three of Wands. This person is going to begin to start taking steps. You know, with the Temperance, it's like this person may still be in a bit of a healing process, but this person also realizes with the Two of Cups, there's always the element of healing to the relationship. Like maybe they're noticing that they just feel better when they're with you, or that, you know, it doesn't hurt, or they don't feel alone, or they don't feel confused, or they don't feel like they don't know where they're going when they're with you. And with the Queen of Pentacles, they're really valuing this. They're really... there's something here about like, this is something that I want in the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. You know, like that's just where this person's mentality is right now for whatever reason. With the Temperance, this is like, you know, they're healing, but they also understand that this is a relationship, that they want to come together, but they want to come together a little bit at a time instead of like crashing in together. Or maybe that's all they can offer right now because they are healing, or because maybe they are still leaving or completing some kind of cycle. With the Three of Wands, though, it's like this, I feel this person is planning and strategizing a little bit. Pisces, your actions. You have the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Crystals. Okay. I feel like you see this person's worth and value too. I feel like, you know, you look at each other like, yeah, you would be a good partner to go through life with. Like there's something reliable about each of you to the other one. But Pisces, you do have a little bit of a guard up. I feel like you haven't given up on love, but you have kind of been defending your territory here for so long that it's hard to kind of stop defending your territory. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when 95% of the people you meet, you don't want to date, because you guys, when you see someone, you're not just seeing like what they look like. It's like you're getting your intuitive information, you're getting your, energetic information, you're getting, I feel like you're looking at so much more than most people that like, I feel like you have more of a tendency to kind of say no to things. And with the Nine of Wands, it's like, I haven't given up hope that I'm going to find my person, but I've said no to so many people for so long, or I've had to defend myself from so many people for so long that it's hard for me to say yes. With the Queen of Swords, you've been through some suffering cycles here. You have learned a lot of lessons, and I think you have worked to get your chakra system sort of repaired from some of that trauma. And you are seeing things pretty clearly, but it is hard to sort of change your tactic in the middle of the game, right? It's hard when you're saying no all the time and you want to say yes. That's just how it's coming across to me. Even though with the Queen of Crystals, you definitely see the value and I think you want it. And there's just this companionship. Yes, it's fear. It's fear, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. Whatever, it's fear. You'll go through it. It'll be fine. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. You definitely see the potential of this relationship, and it's like you almost realize how ridiculous it sort of is to be so afraid. But you see with the sword going through the snake, this is telling me that it's like you're in the process of changing, or you're going through some kind of transition here with the way that you're thinking or the way that you're seeing things. And this is, I'm just getting, it's okay. You have to be patient, even with yourself. You have to be patient. Like there's no, with these two nines and then the 10, it's like you are completing this cycle still. You are still integrating this information, and you are still, you know, affected by these past things. So I feel this energy of like just being kind to yourself and not forcing yourself, or not, you know, overlooking things. You know, I don't think there's anything to really overlook here with this person, to be honest. I don't feel anything like that. But I just feel like, you know, relationships challenge us with us, and that's one of the best parts about them. And this is challenging you the same way as challenging this person who has a tendency to sleep on opportunities. All right. So let's get some messages. All right. If you're dealing with a water sign, you're getting second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. You're also getting, I am not available. I know you don't feel the same. I miss hearing your voice. I have too much to lose. And fate. This is a destined partnership. When it says I have too much to lose, I feel like by not taking the opportunity. If you are dealing with a fire sign, you're getting wait. The timing is not quite right. I do feel a tiny element of that, but I feel like it's super not that important. And then you have, will you ever make things right? You didn't see my tears. I left when I saw you with someone. We don't share the same values. Apology, you can expect the apology you want to hear, and your intellect arouses me. All right, if you're dealing with an earth sign, you're getting marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. You're getting, I couldn't let you get too close to me. If you're also getting interference, and external party is intruding on this relationship. I did feel that in this reading sometimes. Not for everyone though. Finding out the truth crushed me. I don't want to let you go. It's either that like there's something that's ended, but the person's energy is still there. Like it's like you're catching this person in a moment where either they're going through a long and difficult ending with someone, they're in the process of it, or they have already gone through it, but they're still kind of coming back to themselves, to their own energy. And you broke my heart. All right, if you're dealing with an air sign, I won't let you down. Strictly sexual. This connection is passionate but not enduring. I watch your social media. I see life differently now. You are the best thing in my life. All right, Pisces. Well, this is what I have for you today. I really hope it helps. Let me know if it does. Happy post-eclipse, guys. Until next time, I send you off with all my very best. Always, always, always. Bye-bye.